Hey guys, Persona user Mike here, and I just finished Life is Strange Before the Storm, and I just wanted to give you a quick review on, for those of you that haven't bought it, a non-spoiler review, if you should pick this up or maybe wait for a flash sale or whatnot. Also do another review, a spoiler review for those of you that did watch it, just in case you want to know my thoughts on it. So without further ado, here we go. So for those of you that have finished Life is Strange, I will spoil all of 5 episodes of the original Life is Strange, but not Before the Storm. So as you know, there's a whole conspiracy behind the scenes about Nathan and this teacher that are doing things to young girls in the background. And then there's a side story about, Chloe and her stepdad has issues, and Chloe had issues with Max going away for a while, and it was barely touched on. So you're expecting these 3 episodes to be about Rachel Amber and how Chloe got suspended, and basically how the whole thing got set up with Nathan and taking those girls. However, there's not a lot of that. In fact, this should be called Before the Storm, because it pretty much is the story of Chloe meeting Rachel. Chloe, it does show how she gets suspended, and pretty much a whole new storyline just created with some new characters that, for reasons which I won't say, leave before the original episodes come in. So the problem with this is that those characters aren't as engaging or fleshed out as, say, Chloe and Max were in the original, and it really shows. And on top of that, the original voice actress for Chloe was not in this due to a labor strike at the time. It finished, so she'll be in the bonus episode, but she was not in the original 3. And first episode at the beginning I did notice, but after a while it didn't really, that's not a big deal, so don't let anyone say that was a big deal. What was a big deal, without spoiling anything, was that the new characters weren't as engaging. There's, of course, because Chloe's not in it, because Max is not in it, you can't go back in time a couple minutes, so they had to come up with something new. So the little gimmick is back talk by Chloe, where Chloe basically has to go to challenge people in order to get what she wants, and you have to make certain decisions. There's a little graph at the bottom that kind of shows how you're making progress towards making that way with the person, but it really doesn't matter towards anything. It doesn't matter towards trophies, doesn't matter towards the ending, and it doesn't make a difference, and your decisions don't make a difference. Part of the reason why the first one was so good was a lot of little Easter eggs here and there. I know in the final episode, when she had to go through all this weird stuff, she was in like a crystal ball, and you could read text messages from like Frank's dog. Pompidou would send her a text, and all kinds of weird stuff would happen. Like the principal would say, Max Caulfield, please go to the black room at once. Right? Little Easter eggs like that were icing on the cake. And unfortunately in this, I think there was maybe one without spoiling it, and that's about it. There wasn't a lot. You can look in your menu screen. There's a lot of stuff in there about Max, where she's writing Max. She seems like a stalker herself, about how obsessed she is about trying to be friends with her again. So again, this is about Amber and Chloe and their relationship, and they get kind of close, if you know what I mean. So I pre-ordered the special edition in advance so I could get the bonus episode with Max Caulfield, which is coming out later this year. I'm looking forward to that. However, I was more looking forward to the 3 episodes about how Rachel Amber, got with Frank, and how Rachel Amber did, whatever with Nathan Prescott, but it doesn't show any of that. So if you're expecting that and you're going to spend money on it, don't. All in all, I don't know if it was worth it. It definitely wasn't worth the pre-order because of my expectations of more story towards the issues that were with Nathan, and also a lot of backstory doesn't make sense. There's a lot of things that will happen in these 3 episodes that you'll be surprised Chloe never said anything to anyone or Max. Her relationships with certain people that were in the first 5 she hated or she despised, she's like buddies with them here, and then all of a sudden, if you have not played any of the 2, and you play Before the Storm first, when you play the second one, you're going to be like, why isn't Chloe saying this? Why is Chloe acting like this? It doesn't make sense. It's plot holes. It's too bad because I really like Don't Nod. I really like what they did. I played a lot of the Telltale games. Kind of got sick of them after a while, but I was really into them. And I like what they did. Their spin on things, their little twists, their Easter eggs. It was a lot more fun, the original Life is Strange. So my recommendation to you is wait for a sale. Definitely. If you're looking for a quick platinum, you're not going to get a quick one, but you'll get an easy one, because you can't skip through a lot unless you've already read it. And the last episode was very disappointing. There was no climax. There was a lot of dragging on. There's stuff where I'm just like, God, just hurry up and get it over with. Fine. You're not going to do this. And then they pop something in the last 5 seconds in the ending, and I'm like, that's not enough. There should have been more. A lot more. So yeah, that's my non-spoiler review. And I hope I've helped you make a decision whether you should buy it now or wait for a sale. And we'll catch you next time. This is Persona User Mike. Take care.